ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं तस्यमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिहुतं भावातीतं गगनसदृशं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ॐ गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूजामूलं गुरुपदं मन्त्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। We are taking the second stanza of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 11. भवाप्ययो हि भूतानां श्रुतो विस्तरशो मया तत्त्वतः कमलपत्राक्षः महात्मायपि च अव्ययम्। भवाप्ययो हि भूतानां श्रुतो विस्तरशः मया तत्त्वतः कमलपत्राक्षः महात्म्यम् अपि च अव्ययम्। He, it means therefore. Kamalapatraksha, it means my dear Sadguru, your eyes is like lotus. Maya, it means mine. Tvatta, it means from you. Tvatta. Bhutanam, it means of the bhutas, of all the living beings. Bhavapyayo, it means the origin and destruction. Vistarsha, it means in the detail. Sruto, it means I heard by you. Cha, it means end. Avyaya, it means undestroyable. Mahatma, it means greatness. Api, it means also heard. Because, my dear Sadguru, I heard the origin and destruction of all jivas, all living beings, and I heard the unmatching greatness also, and I heard your significance that you are immortal, undestroyable. Sadguru Satchidananda Paramatma, the master of uncountable billions galaxies and billions universes. The universes and galaxies, they are laying in a small part of Sadguru Paramatma. And it is very miraculous thing that as he came in the form of the Krishna and he came in the form of Arjuna too. Because it is very miraculous thing that if you do not know about you, but it is not meaning that you are not Brahma. Everybody, even in the insect and in the elephants and in the dogs and the cow and everywhere, there is the presence of Satchidananda Paramatma, but by the ignorance or the dark of the illusion of the Maya, nobody knows this fact that he is Satchidananda Paramatma. So this is the duties and service of every Sadguru Master. He tried to awake his disciples in this last stage of the destination Sadguru Paramatma. In this way, the Krishna is telling to Arjuna by the several verses from chapter 1 to this chapter 11. And it is very natural that when Krishna is teaching to the Arjuna, that is only the Maya, of the Krishna, that is only the drama of the Krishna. Because the Krishna is the ultimate powerful person. He can turn within a minute or second any Jivatma's structure. But he do not do like this as your Indian and other persons, the monks, they are going the Shaktipat Diksha. He want to do the natural way, he want to do the welfare of every jivas by slowly and gradually. So the miracles not happened here will be happen the meditation, the miracle. So the Arjuna, the naturally asking to the Krishna, because this Indian mythology and Indian culture and Indian spiritual science is most diplomatic science and most freedom science. There is no any foundations, there is no any restrictions, there is no any controlling type thing. In the Sanatana Dharma, every person is free to choose his God and Goddess, because this is the Republic religion. This is the religion of the freedom. This is not a conservative, this is the liberative religion. So in this liberation ideology, the Arjuna is asking the question. He is free to ask anything. As my disciples, they are free to ask anything to me. So asking Arjuna, he is telling some words in the admiration of Lord Krishna, because this is the general rule. If you want to talk your elders, if you want to talk the respective persons, you must be pray for some words. So this tradition is also follow in the English culture. They say the sir with the respect to other elders. They say the respective gentleman word or the lady's word. So now thus Krishna is not sir, Krishna is the enlightened master, Krishna is the Lord, Krishna is the Lords of the Lords. So Arjuna telling, to please his master, to please his Krishna, he is using the words like pray. He is telling, my most respective and lovely, my master, your eyes is like lotus. It is called Kamal Patraksha. Krishna never affect with the criticism or the admiration, but it is the duty of disciple. he must be use the words with the Sadguru all time respective and all time the words they can please your Sadguru. So, the Arjuna is telling in this tradition, my dear Kamalapatraksha, my dear respected master, your eyes like lotus. Then he is telling that I heard by your mouth that the origin of jivas, origin of the all living and non-living beings, and you said to me that how the jivas distract in the big distraction that is called the pralaya in Hindi. It is not like Armageddon, because Armageddon is not big distraction. He is the last battle with the devil and the God. Because a person told me that pralaya is Armageddon, so in some discourses I use this word, but when my Hana says to me that Armageddon is not pralaya, Armageddon is only a big bar. The bar is not pralaya, the bar is not distraction. The distraction is that when all the material melt and vaporize, all the matter convert into the energy. And that is the biggest distraction, that is the pralaya, all matter converted into the energy. So the Arjuna telling to the Krishna, asking to the Krishna that my dear respected master, I heard by your mouth about the origin of species and origin of the all living and non-living beings, even the mountains and the rivers. But I hear by your mouth that how all the mountains and the rivers and the living beings, they will be vaporized and they will be converted into the energy. So, when the material converted into the energy, or energy converted into the material, but you are always present in every time, even the distraction or even the origination. This is the principal meaning of this stanza. But this stanza is showing a very deep meaning also. Only the master has the soft eyes like the lotus. Nobody has this type of sight, this type of eyes. Because the master's eyes and master's sight is merciful, is loving, is welfaring, is transmitting the blessings and the mercy to the disciples and others. So, only the master is the lotus eyes, and they have no lotus eyes, they have the only fire eyes, they have only the cruel eyes. The other person, they have only the selfish eyes, they have only the sexy eyes, they are absorbing eyes, they are painful eyes, they are penetrating like an arrow, this type of eyes or sights. So master's eyes is only graceful in this world. So master's eyes only peaceful in this world. The master's eyes only loving eyes in this world. So this word Kamal Patraksha, it is very significance of importance. My dear friends, the every stanza and meaning of the Gita is very deep. And now Arjuna is telling to his master, I heard that only you can describe about you. I heard that only you are the only one consciousness all over the world. Nobody is like conscious. Nobody is like produce the life in the material bodies. So this physical body is not immortal. The physical body has its limit and it will be destroyed. And the inner side, when the micro body, it's change the bodies again and again, that is called death and birth. But if the micro body will destroy once a time, then it is called the pralay. It is called that the person is entering in the reformation of the transformation. Because without the destruction of the micro body, nobody can achieve the last truth. So this is the hidden meaning of this stanza. Next part, he says that you are the origination and you are the destruction of all the planets. You are the origination and you are the destruction of all the planets. So my dear friend, the Arjun not only admiring his master, but he is opening the meaning of the master's eyes. Because the master's eyes is not dirtiness, has not dirtiness of the Maya. He, the pure and purest sight, welfaring sight, loving sight, sight like the nectar showering, the showering of the nectar. When rain comes the first time, the rain is struck on the earth. The soil make a very nice aroma. And that is a very pleasant aroma. So the master, when it strike your heart, the master rained in you like the nectar rain. Then you feel a very nice aroma. That is the aroma of the divine love. That is the aroma of the peacefulness. That is the aroma of the tensionlessness. That is the aroma of the insurance of liberation. So Arjun is a very, very nice seeker. And his words is very meaningful and deeply indication from enlightenment to enlightenment. My dear friends, my lovers, my disciples, what is the Bhuta? Bhuta is the Jiva. And what is the Jiva? The lack of Atma Jnana, the lack of the Tattva Jnana, the lack of Buddhism, the Buddhatva, that is called Jiva. Because the Jiva is like a sleeping person. The Jiva like a blind and fool person. The Jiva like a person who is to become the mentally disturbed. So the Jiva, when the repaired in its original form, the Jiva, when awakened, the Jiva, when knows its real and true meaning, the Jiva gets the Buddhatva, that Jiva is transformed into the Shiva, in the Brahma. So, when the Arjun says the Bhuta and when the Krishna says the Bhuta, it is the meaning of Jiva. And what is the origination of the Jiva? The origination of the Jiva is like a person is sleeping in the night and the different type of the dreams comes and goes. My dear friends, I love you very much, very, very much. Because I love you very much, so I want to open your eyes. Because I love you very much too, I want to give the awakeness. I love you very much, I want to liberate from illusion of the Maya. So Arjuna is slightly feeling the greatness of his masters, the godness of his master. And he is telling to the Krishna that, my dear Sadguru, I heard in the detail what is the origination and what is the destruction. I heard that the origination, when we goes in the wrong path and we will become a fool of Maya, become a slave and puppet of the Maya. And when we come independence in the God's appearance inside existence, that is called the Pralaya. Pralaya, always the Pralaya is not of Satchidananda Paramatma or the Atma Jnana. Pralaya is only become for jivas, physical and micro body. So, the God is immortal. The significance and the greatness of God is also immortal. This is the question of the Arjuna, and not only starting the question, it is the starting the asking platform of Arjuna. He is starting to ask, and before the asking, he is admiring his Sadguru. You must be adopt this way. When you want to ask anything to your master, you must be pray for a while to your master, then ask. If you ask directly, may be possible that your mind, your man, your intellect, your ego will put in your question some painful arrows and you will hurt your master. And when you will hurt your master, then that mercy will not come. So be careful. If you want anything to your master, be polite, be humble, be loving, be respectful. So the teaching of this shloka is indicating that how we ask anything to the master, what must be manner of to asking the master, and what is the greatness of the master. Master is the shower of the nectar. I love you very much. And thank you, my dear friends. This video will be uploaded on the YouTube. Please share my video and please subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. Love you very much. Thank you.